A very good afternoon. It is exactly 4 p.m. East African time for trending news. I am Nancy Nalima. Do stay with me for the next few minutes as I bring you up to speed with what's happening around you. Let's begin. Opposition Chief Raila Odinga now says his journey to Africa's top seat in Addis Ababa has begun in earnest with endorsement of leaders drawn from the East African community countries. The ODM leader says he is ready for the new role in the quest of making the continent great. Speaking in Kisii County when he officially opened the Marani Town Aggregation and Marketing Center today, Odinga said he is confident that African governments will support his bid for championship of the African Union Commission, saying he had begun seeing positive indications. And that story will be coming to you later on in our bulletins at 7 p.m. and at 9 p.m. Moving forward, Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua has lauded the tea industry for implementing the rolled out reforms that have seen an increase in the tea earnings from 138 billion in 2022 to 180 billion in 2023. Speaking during the launch of Tea Performance Report in Tea House, Nairobi, Gachagua noted that tea export production has shot up to 523 million kgs of tea, an increase from 450 million shillings kgs in 2022.
I have been deeply involved in the tea subsector reforms as per the Executive Order number 1 and 2 of 2023. At the onset, I wish to congratulate the Tea Board of Kenya, the Kenya Tea Development Agency Estate and smallholder farmers for earning our country a record 180.57 billion Kenya shillings in the year 2023. This was a 31% increase in value of exports. It is the highest since the year 2013. This was a major boost to our economy as the shilling sought stability against major foreign currencies. Although the sales per kilo dropped from $2.62 US to $2.47 US per kilo, the foreign exchange earned cushioned our denominations from hours of free fall. On the flip side, the high exchange rate of US dollar against the shilling also enabled our over 834,000 farmers.
About 15,000 members of the Law Society of Kenya are today voting to elect new leaders. The elections are ongoing across the country, where members will choose their representative for the next 2 years. Lawyers contesting for the LSK president post include Peter Wanyama, Faith Odhiambo, Bernard Kipngetich, Njoki Mboshe, and Caroline Kamende. The elected officials will take over Eric Theuri, whose 2-year term has come to an end. Lawyers will cast their votes across 36 centers in the country, and the winner will be announced after vote tallying at LSK headquarters in Gitanga Road, Nairobi. Vice President gender representative are also among positions that will be filled. It is a story that we are following closely as the elections are happening across the country. We'll be giving you details later on. Moving on, Public Health Principal Secretary Mary Muthoni has called on Tobacco Control Board and Pharmacy and Poisons Board to launch a massive crackdown to wipe out all illegal nicotine products. According to Muthoni, the emergence of many illegal nicotine products are affecting health of many Kenyans, especially young people. She says it's unfortunate that some pharmacies are stocking illegal medicine in the shelves, calling for all stakeholders to join hands in the fight against illegal medicines, drugs and nicotine products.
Of novel products, the pouches, the electric cigarettes, ile sigara yenye sisi wenyewe in the year 2000 hatukuwa tunajua kutakuwa na sigara yenye itakuwa iko na yenye unaweka kwa socket ya stima, inawaka na unavuta. Uko na pouch unaweka chini ya ulimi, unalewa. Hata ukiwekelea juu ya meza, huwezi ukajua hata hii ni pombe, huwezi ukajua hii ni sigara, huwezi ukajua ni nini. Na watoto wadogo kabisa, watoto waswa even 15 years taharishwa kwa hii madawa. Na sisi katika afya tumejitolea mambo ya enforcement. The Tobacco Control Board, they will be going around the country to ensure that the enforcement of nicotine products is at bay. that nicotine products, the only approved nicotine products are the ones that are to be sold in the shops. Na pia watu wa Poisons Board wako wanasitiza manani sana kuweza kuona ya kwamba ile madawa inafaa kuwa kwa chemist ndio iko kwa shelves, so that we stop losing as many people as possible.
As the government intensifies the fight against drug abuse, Garissa County Commissioner Mohammed Mobudzo has issued a stern warning to all drug peddlers and smugglers in the county, noting that time has come to deal with the roots of drug abuse to save the society. Speaking during a special meeting with the county and sub-county security teams, the county commissioner noted that the government will not sit back and let the greedy peddlers have a field day in destroying the lives of others.
Darati ambayo iko sugu sana hapa ni bangi na halikadhalika pia hard drug, madawa kama cocaine, heroin. Kuna pia madawa ambayo ni madawa ya pharmaceuticals ambayo yanauzwa, yanastahili kuuzwa kupitia prescription ambayo inatoka kwa madaktari, lakini hizo dawa zinauzwa kiolela na zina madhara makubwa sana.
We realize this is something that we need to deal with ASAP. It's something that's destroying our generations. It's something that has caused a lot of family breakups. It's something that has made our people engage in all sorts of criminal activities. We've said here in one voice that this has to be arrested as soon as possible. We tell the people who are doing this business that their days are numbered. We've come up with a raft of measures. Tip on the ice is carrying out swoops on the joints where we feel that these drugs are very rampant, and taking actions to tell the people of Garissa, it is this time that you need to speak in one voice. Your generations, your future generations are getting destroyed.
Problem of people who are using Mira and Muguka together with, we call it for use, because when you use Mira and Muguka, you have to use those prescription drugs which are not supposed to, and which are supposed to be prescribed to people who have psychosis, or people who they are prescribed by a psychiatric doctor. But now you find it's being sold at Muguka joint, or by those pharmacists which are in Garissa, which are doing illegal business, because even those drugs are supposed to be at the key and lock.
Now, investigations have been launched into the mysterious disappearance of Siaya County government staff who went missing while on duty at the county revenue offices on Monday night. Nicholas Oro, who worked as an enforcement officer, was discovered missing yesterday, 27th of February, after his visibly torn uniforms and a beret, together with his mobile phone, were found within the premises. His whereabouts have not yet been established to date, and his family members, who now live in agony, led by his wife Miriam, say that they only got information when Oro's colleagues went to look for him at home in Rarieda County.
Mimi ndio bibi wa Nick. So alitoka nyumbani Monday ati anaenda kazi. Lakini hiyo kazi alikuwa anafanya, alikuwa anasema hataki hiyo kazi juu hakuandikwa kufanya hiyo kazi ya watchman. Anasema aliandikwa kufanya kazi ya enforcement officer. So alitoka nyumbani akaniambia anaenda job, lakini kesho yake ataongea na mkubwa wake ili ambadilishe juu hiyo kazi hakuandikwa afanye. So hiyo kesho yake ilikuwa jana. Hao enforcement officer wakakuja nyumbani kuuliza kama Nick ako nyumbani. Tukasema Nick hatujamuona. Nikamuuliza kwa nini imefanyika, wakasema tulikuwa tunamtaka tu tuende kazi. So wakaenda tu hivyo. Alafu baadaye brother ya Nick akakuja akaniambia Mama Jeff, tumepigiwa simu kutoka huko kwa ofisi ati Nick hajapatikana, lakini nguo na kofia na simu imepatikana. So tuende huko kwa ofisi tuone kama hiyo ni ukweli. Tukakuja na yeye, tukaenda hapo, tukapata hizo vitu hapo. Hatukupata, tukapata kama walishachukua. Tukaenda kwa ofisi, tukaambiwa turudi after 24 hours. Ndio tumerudi leo, tukaenda kwa ofisi, tukareport, tukaenda kwa polisi pia tukareport. Sasa naomba tu wenye wanaweza kutusaidia tupate Nick. Tafadhali Tunaomba.
It has been reported, the scaffold being reported here is external to the building, but within the compound where the offices are. Yeah, but we anticipate that since the matter has been taken up by the police, they should be able to find out more details about that particular incident.
And in sports, the hit squad team left the country last night heading to Italy for the first World Olympic qualifiers that will be held in Basto, Arisizio City from today, 12th of March this year. The team is among the 670 boxers at the event competing for the 49 available quotas in the global qualifications. And now you're up to date right here on the trending news on Lookuptv. Here's what you can be expecting later on at 7 p.m. and at 9 p.m. We'll be looking at the Energy and Petroleum CS Divestiture, who is appearing before Parliament to speak on the Embakasi gas explosion. That'll be coming your way, as well as we'll be looking at the UNEA conference that has begun right here in Nairobi. And now the opening ceremony itself, it's a 6 high-level segment national statements, which is happening at Gigiri in Nairobi. As well as one of our biggest stories of the day, it's the Law Society of Kenya elections, which are happening across the country, and voting is